welcome to Beaver County again.
Good to be back.
Thank you for the letter that you sent me. Everybody to Pittsburgh when you came.
I'm here today.
I know, but you're looking good. Bless you. Good to see you, Doc.
Area farmer.
Our view. Everybody thinks Delaware is all decline. $4 billion industry. Agriculture. $4 billion. Delmarva Peninsula. All chickens. Whole lot of broiler chickens.
Yeah.
President Biden, how great it is to say that. It's very good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing well. The last time I was with you, you were here campaigning for me in a special election after Jack Murtha died.
God, I missed you.
So do I. So do
You're
we.
doing a hell of a job.
Yeah.
I want to say hello to the press. And we're gonna... You can smile, guys. Come on. Doing well. Hey, you know the old expression? So God made man, then he made a few firefighters. You're all crazy. I grew up right out in Claremont, Delaware, which is right out of Marsh, goes up into Pennsylvania. And then there, you cross the line, you're in Norfolk Southern, Chester, and I went to a little Catholic school right across the Claremont Firehouse. And literally, all my friends became firefighters, cops, or priests. Right? You know the thing about you guys, and I mean for sure, you're the most incredible group of individuals in the world, because you're the only people I know, not a joke, who risk their life to save someone's family in the community. And then a week later you stand on the corner with a boot collecting money and try to help them go. And the same ones when the spring comes, you're going to be lying in the room. I mean, you really are a heart and soul and the backbone of the communities, for real. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, I'm not going to take time making a speech or anything. One of the things that I want you to know is that I said we're on the ground here immediately after I trained you. And we've taken on Norfolk Southern $2 billion. But we're not leaving until everything's done. I mean everything's done. And that's why I talk to you, Doc, about ideas I have about what we're going to do to make sure everything from water to the air to everything else is long-term clean, long-term. So I promise you, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. No one ever doubts I mean what I say. Sometimes I say all I mean. I get in trouble. You guys have any questions for me, though? For real?
Comment.
Sure.
You know, we need your help for the first responders too. Make sure they're good in 15, 20 years too.
Oh, no, I agree. By the way, that's all part of it. If you notice, the major people like not passed more legislation for firefighters than every other president combined in American history. Not a joke.
Good. Pool. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you.
guys are good. You guys did a sound check. Everything's good. Good. We're connected to DC. Good. Great. Are you guys? Do another sound check if you guys need.
Hey everyone who's in the press corps. You haven't met me yet. My name's Laura Morley. I'm the press site lead here in East Palestine. I'm from Paphos, Ohio, which is down on the river. So while this is my territory, I feel very at home here. I just want to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do in the next little bit. You still go live. Oh, you want to go live? I just want to tell you what our movements are going to be so that you're familiar with it. The hub pattern and all those types of things. So about 4:20 or so, the president is expected to arrive here on the motorcade. He'll have some folks with him. We'll make sure that you know who all those people are and all those things. Print reporters and on-camera reporters can come with me. We need to leave the cameras in here because we won't have enough time to take them out and then bring them back in and get set up. So if you're a camera operator, just stay in here. That'll be easier. You'll follow me out this bay door. We'll go down a set of small steps, and then we'll set up out here into a press pit that looks just like this. We'll be out there for about 20 minutes. The president will be out there with the mayor here of East Palestine and a couple other folks. He's going to actually see, if you haven't been here, the derailment site is off to the side here. We'll be able to see that, see some of the, one of four car detainment areas that are over there. After he's done in there won't be anything you can pick up on mic anyway. We'll be too far away. We'll come back in these doors. And the president will come back.
That's all we need. Okay, so you're all good? We're just...
Turns around, she is.
In that off the motorcade, they're a sassy bunch. You ask those guys back there. Sassy. Karen's like, oh, it's on you.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to bring about 34 folks in the
He's had a hard month.
Yeah, yes.
Poor guy.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. All right, thanks.
Pretty excited.
Did you check it out?
It was there was a like buzz in it. And like, well, someone's gonna call. I wouldn't blame them. To hear it. Yeah, I put the data. Is something coming up? But the bonus plus. And I wouldn't blame them to get it up there. Joan can just ride the boat down that way. We need to make it for like 7 weeks.
Okay. It's like, yeah.
Speak? Can you do one for us? Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
One, two, three, 3, 2, 1. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Check your cameras, check your levels. Give me the thumbs up when you're good. Got White House TV, got pool, got boom. Channel 2's good. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Check, check. Microphone check. Levels, levels. Mic level out of mult. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Still good. Excellent. Waiting on one more. Excellent. All right. Caroline, you good? A1, we can kill it.
the timing.
Flying out tonight?
No, but I'm a little nervous because I think DC is also getting a bunch of snow overnight. So I really hope that doesn't delay the flights.
I don't think so.
Well, I was reading something about 3 to 5 inches. Is that right?
You're in DC.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, yeah, but that's what I had read somewhere, and I was like, oh god, I hope not. That's all. Way too much stuff.
Are you staying in Canfield?
No, where are we? We're like a little ways out from here, as far as like our hotel. Staying overnight. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's you gotta take care of yourself, make sure that safety is a priority. I don't mind snow, but when I'm like nice and warm inside, you look at it, you know?
Yeah, that's it's wonderful.
Oh yeah,
It's when you have to go out and shovel it and work it in and then shovel it again. Yeah. Frozen. You gotta bring it inside, put it inside the car just and then bring it out again.
I was actually worried that this might have been an outdoor thing. And I was like,
Me too. Me too. Yeah, me too.
I was ready to get snowboarded. I was like, no. Don't even. I think the worst, when I first started doing this the first time, I did the Christmas tree lighting one year. And it's in November, it's still pretty mild, not that cold. Like there were days I think maybe like fall had just hit. And so I was like, okay, they warned me that it's cold up there, so just make sure that you're doing your I'm like, okay, no worries. I had a nice coat over my suit, I had my gloves, the whole 9 yards. And I'm thinking I'm good. So I'm there and I'm up there, and then I know I'm wrong when the press showed up, and they were in full snowboarding gear with like a baklava covering their face, and I was like, it can't be that cold up here. And then it was like a wind tunnel, so I was like, oh my god, this is so cold. And I was shivering so hard, and like at the time, I hadn't thrown on, like we were like just enough distance where I could turn on the bumper and it was fine, it was a perfect shot. But that screwed me up because I was so cold, I was shaking. Even though I wasn't touching the camera, I was shaking my visor. And you could see the shake of the shot. I was like, damn it. Yeah. That was a good learning experience for me. I was like, I got it. Okay, when they tell me it's cold.
Assume the worst.
Assume the worst.
You can always take a layer or two off.
Right.
Yeah. So, I need the like a little afternoon sugar fix.
The other day, he stopped at the police station. I was like, it's ice cream allergies.
Yeah. Yeah, see, one of my phone lines dropped.
Does it show the fiber connection? I would assume it does.
Yeah, right there. But it's 0. It says connected. But there's nothing going to it. Hey Ben, it's Steve. Hey, is that Ethernet coming to me still? Because it's connected to my live view, but it says 0 kilobytes.
Hi. Is that a Wacom? What is that a receiver? Who makes that? Is that a Wacom? Well, that's a Sony? Okay. Nice. That's okay.
I have problems with that.
Oh, with all of them, yeah. Just with all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the phones now, the phones are I know it's like the old days of BlackBerry. Sometimes you get that, and then I'm not sure if it's a service or if it's a certain type of phone, but
sometimes the audio just drops like. So, but it happens.
I don't know.
That's not. Yeah, we just lost our.
Yeah. Well, he's that's going out to the truck.
Oh, out to the satellite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But still.
That's all you have. Starlink.
It's not a good time. We have to figure out how to
Oh,
get
really?
it back up.
We just ordered.
It's a problem right now.
Yeah.
Can he?
Doesn't matter which spigot I plug it into, as long as it says corporate. Yeah, I'm going out on the live view.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. Well, something, it popped back up. Our shot popped back up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, that could be.
Phew. You guys fixed it in time. I almost had to write a note. saying, hey, we know our shot went down. We're working to get it back up. I don't know, but our shot looks good. Oh, so we don't have Ethernet? No. Okay.
You want me to get you the cable?
He's five minutes out. Oh, he's on site. Okay. So we don't have a lot of time. That might be why. If he's on site.
Could be.
Oh. 5 minutes till he's at the outside stop. Did he? Sometimes you have to power it off. When you plugged in, was the live view off? You can restart. Restart it? Go ahead. Yep. Oh. Okay. I just heard vans pull up, so troubleshooting.
Oh, yeah. So he'll be outside for a second.
Yeah, but still, like when he's outside, they might want to have the shot up, so. Well, they're going to be using the yellow one.
No, not that
Okay.
one. The one for this, because no one's on this internet, are they? No. Or would you get some extras? Okay. Okay.
How long would that take?
I mean, turning it off and turning it on, I don't want every other network freaking out.
Yeah, so I think they're on site.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, let's just leave it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hey man, how are you?
fine. Tom Seabeck, Regional Fire Service.
Deborah Shore, Regional Administrator from EPA. Welcome to Region 5. Thank you for the appointment. I really appreciate it. We're doing our best.
What do we got here?
Sir, this is the site. This is where it goes, where it took place. So that this is ground zero. We actually had the 4th century building. This road goes through that building, that building, and this building. We had fire apparatus. Yeah, there. Not a single one of these buildings has a mark on it from a fire except for one building down there towards the end. It's got a 6-inch black mark that the owner said was from the building. I'm not ready. I'll give it to you. But other than that, sir, this is cars that derailed all along here. So this used to be just, you see the grove of trees there, that's all this was here, was trees. We had the upright tanks, the gas station, fuel at the time. Several fuel trucks like you see there, there were also 18-wheelers here that used that. The fuel company does refueling of gas stations. We had those all here. So we had a lot of stuff that we had to protect and keep from exposing due to the derailment. So it was a very long couple days.
There's a bypass system.
I got here this morning.
Watch her step you right into the space.
all right?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, folks. Mayor Conway, thank you for the welcome, but more importantly, for your leadership. I really mean it. We talked outside there.
Thank you, sir.
You've been through hell. And I also want to thank the EPA administrator here with me, EPA Administrator Regan, as well. We just concluded a briefing about the Herculean efforts, and that's not a hyperbole, the Herculean efforts that were made in the year since this tragedy. But what's happening the morning, the evening of, and the next day, and the weeks following is amazing. It's absolutely amazing what this community rose to. You know, I want to thank the folks of East Palestine to know, I want them to understand that we're not going home no matter what till this job is done. And it's not done yet. There's a lot more to do. The vast majority has been done. But we're going to stay to the very end. Every need is met. And we continue to hold Norfolk Southern accountable, make sure they make your community whole now and in the future. And what they do not make whole, what they cannot make whole, what isn't made, the government will make whole. We have an obligation. We have an obligation. I can already see this derailment won't define you. It just, it defines you in a different way. Your courage, your resilience to this community, and the compassion that you've shown for all your fellow citizens. Let me be clear. While there are acts of God, this was an act of greed that was 100% preventable. Let me say it again. An act of greed that was 100% preventable. We were pushing the railroads to take more precautions, to deal with braking, to deal with a whole range of things that were not dealt with. Norfolk Southern failed its responsibility. We know multi-million-dollar railroad companies transporting toxic chemicals have a responsibility to do it safely. And again, Norfolk Southern failed. My administration was on the ground within hours, working closely with the governor, the mayor, the senators, the House members, community leaders, to make sure you have everything you need. My administration ordered Norfolk Southern to clean up the mess it created and ensure it was done right. That includes an executive order I signed to continue our priority to hold Norfolk Southern fully accountable for this disaster and any long-term effects that are able to be identified as time goes on. Not just here, but also in Darlington, Pennsylvania, where I just visited an hour or so ago. Working with the state, we've tested the air, the water, the soil quality, deployed teams of health experts, provided emergency loans for local businesses. But it's not done yet. There's more to do. Today, I'm announcing the award of 6 National Institutes of Health grants to some of America's best research universities to study the short and long-term impacts of what happened here. That includes just north of here, Case Western University. So you'll have a top researcher with you as long as you need, as long as it has to go on. I also want to restate my support for the bipartisan rail safety bill. Senator Brown, Senator Vance, and the congressman from Pennsylvania and others require stronger protective measures when trains are carrying hazardous waste. Storage tank cars. We argued about this for years. They should be stronger. They should be able to survive crashes without exploding. Undated brakes that meet higher safety standards. The fact of the matter is there was a lot of discussion ahead of time before this occurred about the safety of the braking systems of many of these railroads, trains. More staffing on trains so that there are more people to respond immediately to a crash and to do so much more in relation to the safety of the transportation. And it's important that the Senate follow the House and pass the tax reform bill, which makes sure that folks who don't get hit with a tax, a surprise tax bill, for compensation owed them by the railroad. That's not taxable income to them. We've got to make sure that that occurs, that no one is taxed for anything that is reimbursed or received from Norfolk Southern. It's not right. I support this tax reform bill, and we got to get it done. All told, we have done in 1 year what would typically take many years, and we're going to keep going. Like I said, your compassion and resilience of the leadership of this community and the people of this community, the courage of your firefighters, law enforcement officers, first responders who run into danger to save others, they deserve the care and resources we owe them to be followed and their health needs followed as well. Because that's what we do. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican or Independent. What matters is we're all Americans. Everyone. We look out for one another. We leave no one behind, and we come back stronger than before. That's what you're doing here. That's what's happening right here in this community. That's what's going on downtown in your parks as well. Your downtown's reopened and the parks are reopened. Students were frustrated. Opposing schools wouldn't travel here for sports events, but now you're playing home games again, finally. That's pride. That's also progress. But we have other obligation, and that's to stay here as long as it takes to get everything done and be sure no one's left behind. In moments like this, let's remember who we are. We're the United States of America, for God's sake. We have obligations to one another. There's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together, and we're going to stay here and do it together as long as it takes. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. We have a lot to do. Now let me turn this over to the EPA Administrator, Michael Regan, and he'll have a few things to say as well. Michael?
Thank you, Mr. President. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to join President Biden here in East Palestine today, a community that embodies strength, resilience, hope, and progress. Mr. President, thank you for your laser focus on this community from day one. Thank you for directing EPA and all federal partners. And thank you, Mr. President, for what you're doing to support this community. President Biden has never forgotten East Palestine. Mayor Conaway, thank you for being here with us. It is because of Mayor Conaway's leadership and tenacity that East Palestine is well on its way to full restoration. It's been a year since a Norfolk Southern freight train carrying hazardous chemicals derailed, releasing toxins into the environment and upending countless lives. For many, it's been a year of fear, uncertainty, and disarray. While we recognize times have been challenging, thanks to President Biden's strong leadership, this administration has stood shoulder to shoulder with East Palestine every single day since last February. Immediately after the disaster, the president vowed to hold Norfolk Southern accountable. And he committed to mobilizing a whole-of-government approach, using every tool available to assist the people of this community during the time of need. I'm grateful to work for a president who cares deeply about a community and stays true to his word. Under the president's leadership, emergency response personnel from the United States EPA arrived on scene within hours of the derailment, joining the local first responders who heroically prevented loss of life, prevented serious injury, and additional property damage in the surrounding residential areas. Folks, it's been a year of action, and I'm proud of all we have accomplished together since last February. The U.S. EPA continues to direct the cleanup in East Palestine, and to date, we've removed more than 176,000 tons of contaminated soil out of the community for safe disposal. We've shipped more than 43 million gallons of wastewater off-site, more than 6 million gallons which were treated on-site prior to safely being shipped off-site. We've collected more than 115 million air monitoring data points and more than 45,000 samples in and around the community using high-tech EPA aircraft, mobile labs, and stationary monitors. EPA's Community Welcome Center has served more than 1,200 visitors and received over 1,300 calls and is still available to this day to residents who may have questions. My agency continues to engage residents and provide information through our regular newsletter and community events. And every step of the way, as President Biden has stated, we've held Norfolk Southern accountable for the harm that they inflicted on this community. We have leveraged every enforcement tool available to EPA against Norfolk Southern to ensure that they complete and they pay for the extensive cleanup activities conducted over the last year. I'm grateful to our state, federal, and local partners, as well as our partners in the United States House and Senate, who have worked tirelessly to help restore this community. So many lives were upended, and so much has changed since last February. But I've seen firsthand the strength, and I've seen firsthand the resilience of East Palestine. And I'm certain you all are well on your way to bouncing back to be stronger than ever before. And now it's my pleasure to turn things over to Mayor Conaway.
Thank you all for coming. On behalf of the village of East Palestine, I want to welcome President Biden. As we pass the first anniversary of the train derailment, the village of East Palestine appreciates the support from the U.S. EPA, the Department of Transportation. We'd also like to thank Governor Mike DeWine, the Ohio EPA, the Ohio EMA, and the Department of Public Safety, and all of our state and local partners that have been with us since the beginning. Our village has faced many challenges, but as a community, we have shown resilience. We will not be defined by this single event, rather our response to it and our perseverance. President Biden, your long-awaited visit to our village today allows us to focus on the things we agree with, acknowledging this disaster should have never happened, address the long-term health concerns and the economic growth of the village, and ensure this never happens again to another community. Our goal is to be collaborative and proactive, collectively taking control of what we can shape for a stronger future. This includes support of bipartisan railway legislation, federal tax relief for funds received from Norfolk Southern, along with your unwavering support and assurances that our long-term concerns and needs will be addressed, which we have expressed here today, sir. We will not stop working, though. We will continuously strive to improve, not relying on just external aid, but on each other and our own efforts to elevate the village. We are committed to seizing every opportunity for growth, enhancing our community's strength, resilience through initiative and perseverance. Here in East Palestine, we are rooted in pride, tradition, and unwavering in our drive for progress and to determine the outcome of any obstacle. I thank you all for coming here today, and God bless East Palestine and the United States.
question why it took a year?
It's time to leave.
Any message to residents who question why it took a year?
We are leaving. Sorry, that's okay.
Okay, thank you.
I guess just pull it and see what happens. What should I do then? Where is that lady?
Lauren. Yep, Lauren?
Yep.
He's gotta go.
Yep. We're
Camera's off. We gotta go.
Even though WAPA is allowed to say. Okay. I mean, I don't mean to be annoying. It's just.
you guys.